Breaking news, retrogrades and parish orphans everywhere. During a Boston College, Trinity College panel discussion today, Cardinal J.W. Tobin says, quote, "A person in good conscience could vote for Mr. Biden. I, frankly, in my own way of thinking," he said, "would have a more difficult time with the other option." By this, he means Donald Trump. There you have it. This is everything but an endorsement of Joe Biden, not in recent memory, not in American history. As far back as we search it, can one find an instance of voting openly for a pro-choice, pro-abortion, pro-homosexualist Democrat. This is the most naked endorsement I've ever seen by a prince of the church, Cardinal Tobin, of a Democrat in the modern Democrat Party when they stand for the culture of death and the culture of homosexuality. Who is Cardinal Tobin now? Because he's this guy following on the cue of Father James Martin, except he's taking it even further in his endorsement of evil. Okay, recall this. Cardinal Tobin was made a cardinal by Pope Francis on November 19, 2016. He was elevated along with Supich at the time. And he became the Archbishop of Newark, New Jersey a couple months after that, 2 months later in 2017, in January. Very, very powerful guy, one of the most important and most powerful American cardinals. It's already clear from the fact that there has been no intervention on the part of James Martin that these Democrats have been infiltrated by socialists who would vote for the Democrat Party in America. We know this. I've done shows on the Catholic Spring, but this proves it. This is the most explicit endorsement we've ever seen, and you can't do it. There's a 2004 Congregation for the Doctrine of the Faith document on voting for pro-abortion candidates politically. And Pope Benedict says, as I've told you guys 1,000 times before, you just can't do it. You can't vote for a pro-abortion politician or pro-euthanasia, but you can vote for someone that might have a prudential teaching on war or the death penalty that goes against the abiding wisdom of the church, because the former two items are immutable, the latter two items are mutable. Therefore, you can disagree with the church and still present yourself a Holy Communion. Tobin is trying to take this on squarely. He's taking on his shoulders this unmountable argument that a faithful Catholic can actually vote for a socialist Democrat like Joe Biden. And not only did he make this remark rather specifically, but he specifically noted that he would not vote for Donald Trump, who's the pro-life candidate. It's extremely interesting, and man, just in the mold, the fashion of the year 2020, we are seeing unprecedented things unfold. We all knew most of the American bishops and cardinals are crypto Democrats, but it's been more crypto in years past. James Martin, of course, took it a step further by delivering the prayer at the DNC a couple weeks back. This is another big step in the direction of outright endorsement or support at the very least. I don't know what the technical political term endorsement requires, but in the common usage, this is an endorsement of Joe Biden. Now, remember who Tobin is. We call him Nighty-night baby. He had this infamous tweet heard around the world saying, "Nighty-night baby, I love you." And what it was a text message attempt that this old baby boomer, not good at the technology, sent out as a tweet. A text intended to be text sent out as a tweet. Clearly it was to a romantic partner. Most people feel they have an idea of who the intended partner recipient was. The people speculated at the time that it was an Italian man who was living at the behest of Cardinal Tobin. He claimed after this happened, by the way, that he was talking to his sister, and obviously it's risible. None of us talk to our sisters that way. I don't have a sister, but if I did, I wouldn't talk to her that way. It was clearly a romantic partner, and of course, we even feel that we have a good guess at which romantic partner it was. So this he's a sham. He is a walking shame on the College of Cardinals, and now he's furthering the degree of his shame by outright endorsing the unendorsable, a pro-abortion politician who makes the pledge, the same way Trump does in reverse, to perpetuate abortion at the federal level. Trump makes the pledge to end abortion at the federal level. So the choice is very clear. This is the preeminent issue. We're not talking about Joe Biden in his private life. We're not talking about Donald J. Trump in his private life. We are talking about the public pledge that each candidate has made. They have, in good trust, pledged to their constituencies to do these opposite things, destroy or perpetuate abortion, and you're simply not allowed to vote for them. Let me read to you from the Daily Mail article on Nighty-night baby Tobin. He says this, then he deletes it, claims that it was for his sister. He was 65 at the time that this unfortunate mishap, from his perspective, happened. He tweeted, supposed to be airborne in 10 minutes. Nighty-night, baby, I love you. That sounds like a fraternal thing to say to a sister, right? Tobin's the leader of the Newark Roman Catholic Archdiocese. Barely ever tweets. You can see why. He's not much good at it. And a spokesman said Tobin has eight younger sisters, and they're all his baby sisters. This is a paper-thin veneer. No one bought it. We all know this guy is corrupt, and that it is reflected in his politics, let's say that. A New Jersey archbishop raised a few eyebrows when he tweeted, nighty-night, baby, I love you. But his spokesman said it was an errant message intended for his sister. Cardinal Joseph Tobin, spokesman, said the leader of the Newark Roman Catholic Archdiocese later deleted Wednesday's tweet because it was being misinterpreted. Spokesman Jim Goodness said Tobin, 65, has 8 younger sisters and they're all his baby sisters. Goodness says he doesn't know how the siblings were communicating before the message was tweeted out. Tobin's Twitter account shows he tweets infrequently. The full tweet read, supposed to be airborne in 10 minutes, nighty-night, baby, I love you. Tobin was installed as Newark's archbishop in January 2017. So this is a guy without much credibility at all. Zero credibility. Take what he says to do and do the opposite. Take the Congregation for the Doctrine of the Faith's word, worthiness to present oneself for Holy Communion. It's a document from 2004 written by Ratzinger himself. You cannot present yourself for Holy Communion if you vote for a pro-abortion politician with the idea that he will perpetuate pro-abortion cause as he goes forward. So since we know how avidly pro-abortion Biden is, and especially his running partner, Kamala Harris, that's it. It's a done deal. And Tobin's trying to say the opposite. Guess what? This is unprecedented. Take my word for it, people. The riots that have been allowed to go on in the streets, from the anarchist government complex to COVID-19 and the personal liberties that it has destroyed, most importantly, the religious liberties, to this strange campaign season, and now one more unprecedented event of 2020, a Roman Catholic cardinal publicly supporting a pro-abortion politician when there's an anti-abortion politician in the same race. It's not the same thing as two pro-aborts running against each other for governor in New York. You have to vote for one of them, right? I guess vote for the one that's better on all the other life and Catholic issues. But no, there is a clear choice that is anti-abortion, and he says that he would have a harder time voting for Trump. So there you have it. A little bit of a news flash, which I don't often do, but I thought you might want to get the news here first. A little analysis. Think of that 2004 document. Striking stuff. God bless you guys. Like my channel. Hit the bell. Subscribe if you haven't yet. And from my heart to yours, Nighty-night, babies. I love you.